Had quarantine not happened, you and I wouldn't have met.
See, okay, so we have quarantine to thank for many a thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, no, it's so true. It's given us, you got to put everything on pause, and it gives you a moment to regroup, yeah, and meditate and
Right. And
just look within.
we got a new drink out of it, the Quarantini.
Exactly, delicious.
Yeah.
Exactly, just 5 tears of loneliness and an olive.
The olive is very important because I like to meditate with my Quarantini, and when I come out of it, I eat the olive, and that's kind of like the cherry on the meditation, if you
I
will.
That's beautiful, and
Thank you.
it's just immersed, immersed in the emotions.
Okay, I'm being sent a message
Oh yes.
from my producer. This happens.
Oh sure.
Okay. Um, oh, he says that his staff wants your doctor's number. I think he's referring to the plastic surgeon. So maybe we'll post that on the site. And then he also said, oh, right. Um, um, Let me go back here. In the last episode with one of my besties, Miss Julie Webb, I was my executive producer told me to ask her. Okay, here, help me out here. Let's see. He said, "How do you relate to other people?" Okay, so I asked her, "How do people relate to you?" And that was completely wrong. Um, what I meant to ask her is, how do you relate to other people? So I want to ask you, Damiana, how do you relate to other people?
How do I relate to? That's a good question. And every time I meet someone new, I see them as a new interview subject.
Oh,
And it's good and bad because I've had to remind myself, okay, no, they maybe they don't want to reveal or they don't want to plug their next project, or they don't want to reveal their deepest, most innermost trauma, and they literally were just trying to get me to sign a petition outside of Whole Foods.
oh yeah.
And I've of course have stopped them in their tracks, and I'm trying to get the full story of their their last breakup.
Their fame, their last breakup, because because celebrities provide us with entertainment. The tragedy in their life provides us with entertainment. So it's almost like they're obligated to share their tragedies, their personal tragedies, their trauma. I mean, that's how I see it.
That yeah, it's true, and to me, and here's the thing, and I think this is the crux of it, is that I see every person as a celebrity. Everyone's
Exactly.
everyone is. So everyone's got their stuff and everyone's got their story. And I'm
Right.
here to find it.
See, you're like providing a service to the world by dragging people's shit on the internet.
Whether they wanted to or not.
Exactly. God bless you.
Thank you. I'm just trying to do God's work.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm Lady Reporter to the world.
Yeah. Yeah. And while we're on the subject of God, who
Yes.
who is God to you? Because when I was a kid, they said that God was a big man in the sky, and I was a little, I don't know, I was fascinated with that because I thought, hmm, what does he look like? But now I feel more like God is like an energy in our hearts that lives inside of us. So like now it's more like there's a handsome man living inside me. What's your take?
Oh, I like that. It's true because, first of all, just to agree with you, God is whoever and whatever resonates with you. It's so true. We don't,
Exactly.
and for me, in my case, that's a vanilla frappuccino.
Oh,
Just frosty and there for
perfect.
me.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Because Starbucks is God,
these days.
and God has a price. And it just happens to be that it's the same price as a strawberry or vanilla frappuccino. What flavor did you say?
Vanilla in my case.
Yeah. Wow, that makes so much sense. And
That's
and
right.
Starbucks is kind of like church.
It is, and and they all look identical. Every Starbucks, and so
Yeah.
whenever you're in one, it's like you're home.
Wow. This is a moment of enlightenment that's happening right now. And
It's
look at the white light behind you. It's kind of like
that's
you're at a Starbucks right now, and the vanilla frappe is shining behind you. It's like that warm glow of God.
That's so beautifully played. Those are basically two vanilla frappuccinos smiling over my shoulder.
Oh my God. This is this interview is so much more than I really thought it was going to be. I didn't know where it was going to go, and now we've gone to this beautiful, God place.
We got a little metaphysical here,
Right.
and
And that little lady that's on the Starbucks logo, I always thought that she was God.
she's birthing because you've seen that her two legs. She's basically doing the splits into
Yeah.
a crazy.
Yeah. She's got great flexibility.
Yeah, and I think she's birthing the world. Is what's happening.
This is priceless. Now I understand why you're so famous.
Oh,
It's the insight that you have.
I thank you for that. And it's just, and all I took was 3 communications classes at Palos Verdes City College.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can get a degree in religion.
Sure,
From the local colleges. It's easy.
it's easy. Or if you have instinctually, if you're just plugged in, just go to Starbucks and.
Right. And everybody's there. Everybody's got their little corner and their computer and they're praying and we live in a beautiful, beautiful world.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an act of worship. And why do you think they call that one item for sale the Cranberry Bliss Bar? Okay,
right.
Because every bite,
it takes you to a new level towards the higher gods.
Yeah,
oh,
and I only get a small kickback from Starbucks for this endorsement.
I mean, religion is a business. Let's be honest here.
They got it's the tithes. They got to keep the doors open and the lights on.
Yeah, they got to pay. They got to pay for the frappes and and the beans. I mean, Rome were the first ones that started that. Back in the day of Jesus, and they had to. They had to have means, to fund the sacrifices,
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
and the bishops, they had their big long white hair and their long beards. I mean, grooming, that stuff is not free.
It is not.
Mm-mm.
That's going to cost some coins.
Yeah.
And so it's true. So I'm giving back. And I get paid in gift cards, so
Fantastic.
I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, and then the coffee keeps us awake, and it makes us beautiful, and it makes us say ridiculously stupid things. I just had a coffee this morning, and look at me.
And to your credit, you haven't said one ridiculous stupid thing. It's all been on point.
I know the world is so gifted by me. I mean, I bring so much. Look at my hair.
That's a beautiful.
This alone is inspiring thousands and thousands of people, little boys and little girls. They're watching this right now and they're saying, "I want to be like John Papadopoulos and Damiana Garcia."
Oof, we're lifting the children up, and it's beautiful.
We are.
And I'd say we are role models.
We really are role models, and everybody is a role model. That's kind of my point earlier about the little gay boys and girls and the straight boys, and straight girls and all that. We're all role models. We're all perfect DNA. Nobody is wrong here. And this is very serious. We've been joking here and there, and we're having fun, but because having fun is what life is. If you're sick and you want to get better, just laugh and have fun. And but everybody's DNA is perfectly designed. You came here and your DNA is perfectly designed, and you're exactly what you should be. So when religion or a commercial tells you you're not right, you need to buy this item to make you right, or you need to pray to make you right, or you need to worship this, or da-da-da, and you need to do all these things and then you'll be right. I don't believe that. You were born right. And as long as you're being compassionate and loving and being your true self, you're doing it. That's it. That's life.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. And it is true that we all are, in our own ways, we all are role models. Except for my neighbor, Cynthia.
Oh,
I have to draw the line there. She is not, she has made 3 noise complaints.
Yeah. She's completely wrong.
She's incorrect.
I read about her DNA, and she's the exception. She needs to be destroyed.
Thank you. So everything you said just now, I'm 100% on board, except for Cynthia.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad
Everybody
you brought that
else.
up because there are exceptions. She's a nasty little bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching, I'm just at home minding my own business. I'm watching Castle. I just cycle through the seasons on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm still loving that Castle.
Yeah.
You get a will they, won't they romance and a mystery, a murder mystery in every episode.
Yeah, I think I was on that show, Castle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in my car and a camera came by.
Oh, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
So she needs to be destroyed.
Okay, so everybody watching, no judgment, please. But yes, okay, let's please hatch this scheme.
Just, sometimes God makes a mistake and it comes in the form of a neighbor. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Sure, no, exactly. And so, listen, I'll come over. I got masks and veils.
Okay, good.
We'll get all veiled up. And we'll just, we're doing God's work here. And, but, and frankly, if in Cynthia's case, maybe that just means leaving her passive-aggressive greeting card and stale baked good.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's our revenge.
Yeah, that'll do it. We're not going to really kill her. I'm dramatic. But I think we should give her a strongly worded muffin.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly. Maybe they'll have a little flag just stuck in the muffin with a little note that says the volume on my television was appropriate while watching Castle.
Right.
Thank you.
Right, because you're appropriate.
Thank you. And I aspire to be appropriate at all times.
Right. That's what it's all about, really.
Always.
Okay, well, God bless her. We don't have to kill her now because we came up with a better solution, a more loving, compassionate solution.
Teamwork.
And if just a teeny bit of poison ends up in her muffin, well, then so be it.
Just a little, just
a little bit, just to make her vomit, and she'll remember that,
Right. It's like a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
It's a spoonful of poison.
Oh, this has been wonderful.
Oh,
is there anything else that when we were leading up to this that you thought you might want to talk about, or, the world is your oyster right now.
Oh goodness. Well, I guess I should put in a plug for my upcoming my upcoming enterprise.
Absolutely.
It's because I've had all this downtime in my condo during quarantine, and I've just been knitting all these little frap cozies.
Oh.
And I call them I call them frap cozies by Dami. It's direct, it's simple, and it says it all.
It really does say it all. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm intrigued. What's a frap cozy?
It's just a circular little knitted little platform,
like a coaster platform?
Like a coaster
for your frappuccino.
For your frappuccino, and it won't because it's gonna when the ice starts to melt, it's gonna sweat onto your coffee table.
Oh.
Now this frap cozy, it's gonna catch the moisture.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's groundbreaking.
Thank you. And I frankly, I am very busy and I don't have time to do the whole the eBay page or the Etsy or what. So I'm just gonna drive around. I'm just gonna throw them out my window.
Oh, that is perfect. That's perfect.
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
And you should ask people to throw like a penny in your car to pay for it or something.
Yeah, just like a penny. Exactly. Maybe I will ask customers if it's a harder, bigger coin to maybe wrap it in some tissue.
Right, because you don't want to get hurt.
I don't want to be injured.
Like a coin to hit your eye and mess up your makeup or something.
Right, because the last time I did this, I came home with all these purple welts from quarters, and people were lobbing silver dollars.
You had like George Washington embedded in your cheek.
Exactly. I sent you that photo.
Yeah, and now, it's even more important because, they're saying that George Washington had slaves. So you don't want to have a picture of a man on your cheek who owned a slave. I
don't want to advertise him.
Horrible.
No, yeah, exactly. I do not condone, these, all of these old white men who founded America, who as we're finally coming to grips with,
Yeah,
were in many ways
this is serious.
terrible people.
Well, yeah, I believe in loving all men or women, for who they
Yeah,
are, and
sure. Or
um, let's just love everybody and not you know, look at anything but love.
absolutely. And and when I say to the people who threw through my window, they didn't throw coins, they threw trash.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say to them, I love them too.
I love I love all trash. All
Yeah,
trash has its own DNA and it's beautiful.
it does. It tells a story. Every piece of trash tells a story.
Right. Sometimes
And
trash.
that's how I describe myself
Sometimes
too.
people will write their story on their trash. Like if you get like a McDonald's hamburger and you write your life story on it and then you crumble up and throw it. I mean, that's information.
Yeah, and that day I think I did get some McDonald's wrappers, and
Yeah.
there was writing inside, and it said
The
things
love
like "Go
letters.
away,"
Yeah,
"Stop driving by my home."
I met a boyfriend once like that. He threw
Oh,
his McDonald's paper into my car and I opened it up and it was his phone number and we went out.
that's a beautiful love
Yeah.
story.
Uh-huh. And he was an African American man and I mean that once you've had black you never go back. It's true. Even though my
See,
husband is, from Arkansas. You know.
well, you go back and forth.
Back and forth exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful love story.
Thank you.
Yes,
Falling in love is really it's a gift.
it
Um,
is.
mhm. It
It
makes my
is.
and when you break up, your stomach gets queasy, but it goes away.
And that also happens when I eat a McDonald's burger
Right, exactly. Well, McDonald's burgers are love.
in every bite
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
in every
So,
wrapper.
do you have any shows coming up that our viewers can tune into? What's happening on your YouTube channel? Let's just go there.
Oh, sure. Well, I invite everyone. First of all, stop by my Instagram. It's just Damiana Garcia on Instagram.
Hmm.
Is my handle, and I always got something new on there. Be it a video. I've been known to make some videos in my dollhouse,
Oh my
and
God.
I've got just photos and cartoons and all things to share. But it's hard during this whole pandemic to have
Yeah.
shows, but we're finding ways. And I would say tune in at 3 a.m. on my Instagram, and I might be drunkenly doing a little nude burlesque.
That's when the magic happens at
Just
3 a.m.
it's the witching
That's
hour.
Yeah, it really is. And just like, you know, gay people and transgenders and Black Lives Matters, witches, they are good people and they need to be recognized as who they are. We shouldn't be afraid of them.
That's right. That's right. No, we got to embrace witches.
And that's why they have their hour, their witching hour.
Exactly. It's an hour to celebrate.
Right, right. Because they should have that hour, and sometimes the other ghouls and ghosts join in. It's because the witches are nice. They let the other people come in,
Right.
because it's their hour. They own that hour. It's like, we have Black History Month. We have Gay Pride Days, Gay Parades, and the witches, they have 1 hour every night, and we have to honor that.
And I think it's important. I think it's important to
Hmm.
every single night.
This is so informative. We're doing a justice to the audience right now that's watching this.
I think we are sharing some very important information.
Hmm. And are you still doing the show, the drag race show, when it's airing?
We haven't been, but
Hmm.
I've been talking to my girl Tanya in between margaritas and mojitos,
Hmm.
and I'm hoping the two of us are planning to meet up soon, just to have a little gal pal catch up sesh.
Yeah, yeah,
But in the meantime, I hope I can get back on a red carpet sometime in the next
yeah,
year
yeah.
to talk to the drag race queens.
Yes, yes, the interviews. And I love when you guys are talking, you kind of have this like thing with margaritas. She has kind of a voice that comes out. It's so, I don't know, it's just so her.
It's Tanya is one of a kind.
Yeah.
She's a diamond that God has gifted us with, and there's only one.
I heard she knows Chloe Sevigny.
I they
Sevigny?
Yeah, Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they know each other personally and professionally and
Wow.
intimately,
Yeah. Yeah.
very intimately.
Have you ever met Cher?
I met her twice,
Uh-huh.
and the first time she was screaming. It was really alarming. She was
Wow.
she was screaming,
And
"Get out
she's
of my
got that
dressing
big
room!"
voice. Can you believe in love of the Lord?
And she started singing at me too. And it was just, look, it's not my fault if security wasn't tight at her Vegas. It was her third reunion tour.
Yeah.
It was her second residency, but it was part of a tour. Her performance schedule is very confusing.
Oh yeah.
But and I slipped in there just to pay my regards, and she's screaming at me. Well, the
Yeah.
second, yeah,
It's a good thing that she is a celebrity, because if she was allowed to be in public all the time, I mean, it would be like those quarantine, serial killers. I mean, who knows what she would be doing?
oh, exactly. No, this gives it keeps her out of harm's way and keeps us out
Yeah.
of harm's way.
And you know that she is not human, because how else could she look so incredible at age 97?
Well, exactly. Well, she had enchanted potion.
Yeah, the potion, and she had the magical surgeries. She probably has most of her work done at the witching hour at 3 a.m. I bet that's when they,
Well, yes,
take
because
away
I've seen her
her
pop.
wrinkles.
That's right. Because I'm out there at 3 a.m. doing my little dance, and I see her
Mhm.
pop up on my Instagram live. She's watching and she's waving at me. She
Yeah.
gets really because the second time I met her, we were it was at the after party after her show, and we were 10 sheets to the wind,
Yeah.
and we became besties. So it
Oh
was a
yeah.
beautiful full circle arc to it. And so now she's always popping on my Instagram, and I'm telling her, Cher, leave me stop,
Yeah.
Cher.
She's stalking you. She does that.
Yeah, she's stalking. She stalks her fans.
Yeah.
And it's like, Cher, okay, I get it, Cher, thank you, but
Yeah.
but no,
My ex-wife made her teeth.
oh, is that so?
Yeah, she made her teeth, her new teeth, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, I feel like there's a story there.
Well, there is, but I mean, I want to respect. I think it's important to respect the people that make our teeth.
Yeah,
Not
that's an
to
industry.
expose them. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about Cher. She's put her teeth out there, and she's beautiful and glorious, and everybody wants her teeth, and that's really why she can't go out, because they will yank them out of her skull.
Yeah, people get ravenous when they see
Yeah.
Cher's teeth.
Yeah, I've always thought that Cher and I could be best friends.
I think it could happen. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Okay, pro tip: come on my Instagram at 3 a.m. when I'm doing my burlesque,
Oh my God.
and Cher will be on there, and you can communicate with her. And I'm a matchmaker.
Shut up. You will
I'll
introduce me to the witching hour, Cher.
look, I'm going to be in a state of delirium. I'm going to be out, just like floating outside of myself,
Wow.
and we're gonna share in this witchy, orgiastic moment that will
Oh my
leave us
God.
all forever changed.
I am so there. I'm so there. I'm so there. I'm so there.
Oh, it's a
That's
date.
amazing. Thank
It's happening.
you. Thank you
You know,
for that.
it's a
Meeting
pleasure.
celebrities really is that easy. For all of you out there, if you want to meet a celebrity, just stalk them. Find out where they're going to be at 3 a.m. or whatever, and just show up and say, "Hi, I'm here. We're going to be best friends." They'll reciprocate.
That's right. And eventually they'll stalk you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's what happens.
so yeah, it's a whole journey.
Yeah, I have tons of celebrity friends that I'm not allowed to talk to.
Oh, it's a
But
friendship. It's a friendship, but it goes one way. And
yeah, the court sends me this paper that says you're not allowed to be within 100 feet of them. I have a whole like stack of those letters, but I know that we're friends, and that's all that I need.
that it truly is. You have that knowledge in your heart
Hmm.
to cherish,
Yeah.
and in Cher's case, to cherish.
Yeah, she's going to be on the show.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
As she should be.
and Madonna and all the little monsters. What's her name? Gaga. She's
Gaga's coming on.
Yeah.
Good. Give him my regards.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, none of them are as big as you, but
Well,
we're gonna make room for them. Probably season 2.
sure. I mean, yeah, they're getting bumped. They're getting bumped to next season, but God bless them. They'll get there.
Yeah. And also before them, we want to have the man, because I mean, hello,
Uh, we got a little boy crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
No.
I'm married, and I'm taken. I'm sorry to everybody out there, and I'm talking to all of you right now, America. I'm taken, so you can just, let that go. You're not going to get me. But I provide a service to the rest of the world for all the single ladies out there that are looking for a rich, famous person. They're going to be on a show, and I'm going to give their full phone number and their address, and you can meet them and make babies, and don't sign the what's that agreement when you get married? The prenuptial.
Oh, right. A little prenup.
Yeah, don't sign that. It's a trap.
Good advice. Keep it open because later you might want to be suing for spousal support for the rest of your life, and
Right, right. And
don't.
and why else would you marry a celebrity but to, get their movie star money
That's right.
and to have sex with them?
Exactly. Listen, marry for love, marry for sex, but most
Right,
importantly, marry for that post-divorce money.
right, totally. And videotape the sex so that we can all watch.
Good. Yeah. Not even to profit off of, just for us to for enjoyment.
Yeah, because it's all about sharing.
It is.
It is.
It is.
I
It's
love
all
when
about sharing.
I love when you use your share voice.
I thank you. She brings it out in me. There you got some share in
I can do
you.
it. I learned that from Sean Hayes, the what was his
Oh yes,
character's
Jack
name on that,
McFarland.
on that little show, Jack McFarland. Whoo!
Oh, that was it's a classic moment. It's
Yeah,
TV classic comedy.
I mean, talk about an icon.
Oh,
Jack,
truly. Oh,
just
love
Jack.
just Jack.
I
Exactly.
mean, just Jack. I mean, it was like in the '90s, and we're still walking around going, just Jack.
See, what that's a legacy.
He did that. He did
That's
that.
He did. It's a legacy.
Yeah, it's like a she, exactly. And Jack and I have never met, but I know that we're like this. And one day,
Be on this show.
I'm choking up because I know that we're gonna meet.
I feel it. It's coming.
I
It's
feel it.
happening.
I feel it. People love me.
See, exactly. See, you're a magnet. You draw them to you,
I
and that's
am. I'm a magnet of happiness and love. And I was gifted with a large penis, and it was for a reason.
see. That's beautiful. That
Thank
is
you.
beautiful.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
What a beautiful time you've gifted me.
Thank you. This was by far one of the most incredible moments of my life. Oh, I think
Oh,
we're getting a message from our producer. Maybe he has something else to say. Oh, he said, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Okay?
oh.
It's like the Oscars. We have to wrap it up
We're getting the
because we don't have any
music.
more time. Thank you so much, Damiana. This has
Oh,
been lovely. You're
thank
spectacular. I hope that you can come back again sometime.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. What a spectacular, lovely time with you.
Okay. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Again, this is Related, and we love you all. Bye.
Love ya.
Okay, wait.
Mwah.
Okay, Damiana, hi. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So
Yeah, you're
fun.
amazing.
Oh, please do that.
Can you send me a picture of you? Or some photos with shoulder length?
Sure.
He's going to use it for the promo.
Yeah.
Yes, today is
I'm
Damiana.
going to cut you out and then put you in gray and pink and black and make it cute.
Oh, awesome. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And try and do it with a minimal background.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely. I got some good ones with a white background, so I'll send those to you.
Okay, cute. Oh my God,
Nice.
I love you. I love the show. Thank you guys. You're amazing. This was great content.
This
I
was
think
so
it's a
much
cool
fun.
story. I'm starting
Yep.
this little Angelo agency just to kind of give some different types of stories a platform and help people grow. So thanks for being a part of it. And
This is all Angelo. This is his creation, and he
Oh,
came to
amazing.
his old uncle and said, "Hey, do you want to be a part of this?" And I said, "Only if I'm the host."
Hey, that's the great deal. Great deal. Yeah, no, I love this. I love that you're doing this. And yeah, so
It's
much
really,
fun.
I mean, it's about him, but it's really all about me.
There you go.
Totally. It's really
I don't
about everyone else, just telling a story. And for me, it's just about finishing a project. I want to, create a season and post it and
Exactly,
you know,
and become
have
this
fun, meet cool people.
big huge producer, so that he can put us all in his projects.
I'm
I
shooting
love
for
that.
100 Instagram followers. Hopefully, I can get that.
I bet exactly you'll surpass it. Absolutely.
Thank you for shaving and putting on
Oh yeah.
makeup.
Oh
You're so
yes. Yeah,
beautiful.
I was heavily bearded just a day ago.
The beard was gorgeous. I
Oh,
thought about shaving, for this segment too, but this is like who I am now. So
all right. No, it looks great. Yeah, you gotta embrace the beard. The beard is a beautiful thing to embrace.
okay, I hate to end this because you're so fun. Let's
Oh,
hang out more.
yeah. Thank you again so much for bringing me on. Seriously, this was so
Yeah.
fun.
And I told AJ, or I call him AJ because he's my nephew, and
Oh
he was named,
yes.
and his okay. This is a kind of a quick funny story. His mother named him Angelo J. No, and
AJ.
something. Yeah, named him Angelo, and my name is John, and my brother's name is Pete, and my father's name is Angelo. So he was named after my father, Angelo, but then his mother started calling him AJ. And I was told by my mother and everybody that he was named after both my father and me, because I'm gay and he's gay. And so I always thought his name was Angelo John. So we always called him Angelo John, and I was so proud that
No
I was
one called me that.
yeah, and we all called him that. And then I found out later when he was like 20 that he wasn't actually named after me, that his mother just called him AJ because she thought that people would think that the name Angelo was weird. And it had nothing to do with me.
Like,
And
I
was
get made fun of. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that is funny.
But I still believe that the J stands for John.
That's
It
right.
actually
At
stands
heart.
for
At heart.
It actually stands for Angelo Jr.
Oh, there you go.
In a way. And Angelo John. We'll go with that.
Sure.
So the world knows him as Angelo, but he's AJ to me.
I love that. Yeah, there's a whole mythology behind it too.
Yeah.
Cute.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you again. So good to meet you.
Oh, wait. I'm
Thank you.
sorry. What I was going to say is I talked to AJ about the possibility of doing another show with you as Michael.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes. And then we
Absolutely.
can maybe interchange them or something. We'll figure out, or keep this one separate or whether, but maybe we'll do that season 2 or something.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, anytime you let me know, and yeah, we can either make it as its own episode or yeah, whichever way works best.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'd love to have you back.
Content. Great content. You're great
Oh.
content.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I appreciate
Bye.
it.
Bye,
Oh.
bitches.
Oh.
Bye. Oh.
Hi, Hunty. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Great meeting you. So fun.
You too.